his critics, it can feel like a car crash that never ends.
Yeah.
Just give us a sense of your personal politics. I assume a supporter of the president?
I'm a real supporter of the president.
Dude, I hate when people are like that. Oh, yeah. A real one. That's how you know it's going to be good, man.
You know, I'm supporter of whoever can make my life better and make, you know, the country better. Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter.
That guy has never voted Democrat in his life.
I want to know when the man sleeps.
Yeah.
Donald Trump. Honest to goodness. When's he sleep?
He sleeps during his court trials.
Get into those tariffs, maybe. Does that ever affect you, and what do you think about that?
He needs to max it out on all of them.
Yeah.
Buy American. You don't have to worry about them tariffs.
But nobody buys American, ever. You don't buy American, bro. Stop lying to yourself.
I would say probably 85% going well, the rest not, because my stocks are down a little bit, but you don't look at your stocks every day. It's long term. You just have to ride it out. That's what everybody else is doing.
No, they're going to keep going down as long as the tariffs are in place.
We've been paying all these countries way too much for way too long.
How do I?
What? We're going to make them give us money to sell it to us, and you think that is how we make things fair? I can't get into these people's... Again, this guy has never voted Democrat in his life. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. You've never voted Democrat, bro. It's not happened. Did you vote for Obama? You did not vote for Obama. Did you vote for Al Gore? You did not vote for Al Gore. It did not happen. You did not vote for Bill Clinton, bro. Oh my god. Do we have more lefty jock bros? Like, it's just annoying to see them support Trump like idiots. Yeah, you got Hassan.
There's a huge debate about whether any of these tariffs will actually work. Will they bring back manufacturing jobs?
No.
Or will the chaos of Trump's approach discourage?
Because jobs don't even matter. We don't need more jobs. I hate when people are like, oh, we need more jobs in America. Dog, go across the street to every store you find and apply to all of them. You're gonna get more than one. You'll get multiple jobs. The issue isn't jobs. It is pay. It is the fact that if you get one of those jobs, they're going to pay you like shit. So the issue is not jobs. We have a ton of jobs. The issue is the income you'll get from said jobs. But, you know, Republicans don't want to give us more money, obviously.
$8 million for making mice transgender.
Making rats transgenders.
Oh my god, he believes it. Oh my god, he believes the rats. Okay, you guys should know this, but I'm just gonna put it out there so you know. Anyway, no rats have been being trans. He's a fucking monster for saying that, and obviously he's too stupid to make that up on his own. I'm sure he genuinely thought that because they were doing transgenetic research on mice to help cure cancer. Fucking delusional, schizophrenic conservatives, dude.
When we have 150-year-olds still drawing Social Security, so how many were truly there that were over that age? Who knows?
But it doesn't even...
A very, 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 very low number, less than 1%.
Most of the time, I don't know what to believe. What do you believe? This or that? This one or this one? Or, you know, until I actually see something happening.
Yeah.
Then that's when you believe what's going on.
Then why did you say this shit about them making mice or making rats transgender like you said? Why is that one of the things you chose to believe? Well, they're turning the frogs gay. No, the transgenic mice thing? Or the transgender mice thing, sorry. That is genuinely stupider than gay frogs. Transgender frogs is actually stupider, I think. In my opinion, it's genuinely stupider. Because at least, like, Alex Jones was being, like, somewhat hyperbolic when he was talking about them turning the frogs gay, even though what he was saying originally was still insane. His gay frogs thing was a use of hyperbole. This is something people actually, like, wholeheartedly believe. They're going to see there's so many problems soon. I can't wait to see the reaction. And they're probably just going to deny it. They already are playing. They're just going to blame Biden again. Yeah. I mean, because they've already been doing that. They're still blaming Biden for the problems that Trump is causing.
Sense of Elon Musk's role in our government. Does it sit well with you? Talk about that a bit.
I question it. What interest does he really have? I've heard he's getting paid buku bucks, but then I've also heard he's not getting paid anything. So, you know, fake news. What is the truth? I don't really know.
Do you like Elon Musk? 1 to 10, do you feel like he's in your corner?
I'd say 5. I think he is to a degree, but everybody has an ulterior motive. I hate to say that. So
I give him 50-50.
Yeah.
Sometimes he is, sometimes he's not. I feel like that's my opinion.
I want to believe that he's there because he truly has something that he is trying to accomplish for the United States. But then I see what he's doing right down here at the Bureau of Public Debt, and I get concerned.
That's what's funny about Elon Musk is unless you are a religious viewer of conservative media, even conservatives don't like Elon Musk. You have to be crazy into conservative politics to like Elon Musk. There is so many people, like, for instance, after Hitler was killed and the Nazi party in Germany came to an end, there were so many Nazis who doubled down on that until their death because they didn't want to admit that they were horrible people supporting horrible things for years. So just take that into account. You know, people are not going to want to be like, okay, I was wrong. For me, it was a slow process. I was conservative, and I slowly kind of went into I'm actually a moderate. I like listening to both sides. And I did listen to both sides, and I'm like, one of these sides makes a lot more sense than the other side, actually. And it's not the side I thought it was previously. So, you know, switching sides, when you're already, like, indoctrinated into one belief is a very difficult process, and a lot of people double down really hard and they just don't do it. I mean, a big part of it for me, for instance, was being trans, and a lot of people don't have that wake-up call. So, you know.
There's no sense in our medicine costing what it does. That is insurance greed.
All of those big corporations, those insurance companies, whether it's health insurance.
Dude, Republicans are like small town conservatives are so woke. They just don't know it, man. They're fine when people who aren't them hurt, who aren't themselves get hurt. Or maybe they also don't like it when their friends get hurt. But when it's people they don't know, maybe people who look different from them, they're okay with it. Did you notice that how all the issues they had were only problems that also made it harder for middle-class white people? I'm just saying.
Just like racing, the fans that are in the stands are the ones that make it. And that's...
Why are there so many metaphors to racing in this? Like, what is, like, really connecting all this to race? Like, they're trying a little hard.
Exactly what the working people are. They're the fans in the stands.